Good evening, humans. Tyrannosaurusmoth here, and tonight we're taking a look at the WWE Series 141 LA Knight figure. Let's do this. Aesthetically speaking, this figure looks great, and yeah, there's just a lot of really good stuff going on here. We're gonna start off with that head scan, and yeah, it's a like pretty much straight up great scan of LA Knight. Just yeah, that's his face. It's kind of weird. I don't know what else to say about that beyond just like, yeah, they captured it. I think it's a great expression for the figure. Yeah, just really great all around. And then we get to the buck, and definitely, obviously, it's more ripped than he is in real life, but it definitely works. And the basics being made more for like, you know, younger fans and stuff like that, and just kind of the easy figures to get. I think it totally works. Not only that, but I think they did a great job here on the gear. The gear is very basic, but you know, it works. The red is nice and bright. That's probably my favorite part. All of the tampos and all of that, very, very clean. Then we get to the boots, and nice work there as well. We can see Knight here at the top of the boots. Nice sculpt with some folds here at the bottom, and then we also get the white and the red here at the soles. And I think that just kind of adds to it. So it just feels like visually a very nice dynamic figure. Even though it's only a basic. So yeah, just really great work all around here. This new articulation is really nice, and yeah, I gotta say, I've never picked up a basic, never even considered it. Well, actually, I can't say I've never picked up a basic. I did want to pick up the EO Sky one. I haven't yet, and I should actually track one of those down. And I do have the Ember Moon, you know, the Athena one, just because the only Athena figure right now. And I've got to say, what they're now doing with the articulation here is actually really nice, and definitely makes me consider more basics, just because it's going to allow them to do more gears and, you know, just different looks for wrestlers, and that's kind of awesome. So getting into this articulation, oh, as you can see, did a freestanding kick. Not the prettiest thing in the world, but you know, it works. And again, it's a basic figure, so you got to take that into account. But we do still have the barbell at the head. Unfortunately, no looking up. Especially with the sculpt, just there's so much trap going on, neck and trap going on here, that like, yeah, we're not getting anything. Do get a tiny bit of down, but we bounce back up. We do get a little bit of tilt, though, that's nice. Our arms are hinge and swivel. We come into a Y pose. Of course, we can rotate there as well. Single jointed at the elbows still, but that gives us some rotation as well. We are hinge and swivel at the wrists, both horizontal, of course. Come to the waist, and we do have a swivel. The hips, we now have ball joints, and just, it's wonderful because now we can actually come out. And you know, a hard no for me with figures is usually just the hinge hips. I just can't do that. But yeah, again, that's just another thing that makes me reconsider all these basics now. Our front kick, almost full 90, beautiful. We do get a little bit of rotation there as well because of the way that's cut. Our legs are single jointed, and we're coming right to 90. Then we also get some boot swivel, very, very nice. And then we get a hinge here at the ankle. So we're coming down about that much and forward about that much, and no rocker. So that will do it for articulation. Getting into size comparisons, here he is with some other WWE figures, with some other wrestling lines, with some Hasbro and some other Mattel, with some imports, with some monsters. Finally, with an articulated icons Oni, and yours truly in human form as a Valorous Action Force figure. So my final thoughts on the WWE Series 141 LA Knight figure from Mattel is that this is a really fun figure. Again, it is a basic. You need to keep in mind that this is kind of the like entry-level line. This is mostly for kids and like, you know, kind of, I guess, casual fans. It's more for kids. You know, the articulation is a very welcome addition. I think it was very much needed just in terms of like play value. It definitely helps. Again, just doing the ball joint hips does wonders for this line, and just really, really cool. So yeah, it just makes it a lot more fun, and I definitely recommend it. I mean, this is a great way to start too. I think they picked a really good wave to kind of introduce this new articulation. And in terms of this figure in particular, it was just like, you know, very nice to get an LA Knight figure. He does have an Elite coming out, so obviously if you want to wait for the Elite, you know, wait a couple of months and that one will be out. So this might be an easy pass if you don't really care, but if you're curious about kind of what they're going into with these basics, then I think this is a great place to start. As for picking it up, this is actually still available on Ringside. This is LA Knight, both this and the Chase, which is the yellow trunks, are the only two available on Ringside at the moment. However, these should be hitting pegs at some point, so you'll probably be seeing them a lot. So I guess just be patient for the moment being, or or head on over to Ringside and pick this up. I'll have the link in the description. But all that being said, I hope you found this review informative and somewhat entertaining, and if so, I hope to see you back, because I definitely touch upon a lot of wrestling figures, but I also do tokusatsu, dinosaurs, monsters, and more. So if any of that appeals to you, if multiple things there appeal to you, come on back, let's have some more fun, talk some more toys, escape the world, etc. But ultimately, I just hope you're well. I hope that all of your toy dreams come true, and most importantly, I hope that you and yours stay weird, simians.